Oh my God, it's dark. Wait a minute. Oh my God, I'm back. Okay, so as promised, I was going to do a video about how I got into photography. So, funny joke first. I posted it on Facebook and I was talking about who gets angry about there's no magnesium citrate at the grocery store. I'm so petty sometimes. And I figure if I don't say anything, it's better if I didn't say anything than if I did say something. So, I think I did the right thing. Anyway, moving on. How did I get into photography? Well, I guess maybe around the beginning of this year, I think, when I had to really think it's something that I was really interested in because I don't know. I started taking pictures and I figured, oh, I can edit them. They could look better, or I can bring them to life, or I can do something different with them, or see. I saw something in things that people don't usually see, like maybe minute details, and I don't know, but I started doing it and it became very relaxing. I think I had like a YouTube video about red flags and stuff like that, and then my journey, and I started going to museums. Like, I always liked museums, but I started really, really getting into things, and I don't know, taking more sight and taking time out to really reflect. And I know that sounds really artsy fartsy, but I think because I was walking everywhere, which I still do, as today, like, I posted a lot of things from Georgetown that like I walk over the Roslyn Key Bridge and things like that, and to see how things look at a different angle. There was one shot today I took that it just came off the top of my head, and it's an aerial view, but it's upside down. So I actually, little trick what I did, and I hate to expose this, but I actually laid my camera down, walked away from it. I know many people wouldn't do that. And I do everything by phone. A lot of people don't know that. I do everything by phone. I left my camera there and I let it start taking pictures, just burst of pictures in aerial. And when it was done, I picked the best picture. So, excuse my hood. Can I say I'm like Yoda or something? Or the Kanye West collection? I think I'm going to do that. Anyway, going off on a tangent. That's how I did it. There's some of my works that I don't like, and it's ironic. Some people, it's really weird. I can tell the different audiences I have from Facebook and like Instagram. Like, one picture would be really great on Instagram because there's a lot of photographers in the DC area and stuff, and as opposed to Facebook that nobody likes, which is odd because I'm like, wow, that was like one of my best pieces of work until maybe it comes on the news or something, or it got recognized from the news or anything like that. So it's just really ironic. But how I started it, editing pictures. I'm sorry for the light. Oh Lord, I hope people don't have seizures or something like that. I'm sorry. But basically, oh, there's my hand. Okay, so basically, I started editing pictures, and it became relaxing. The more I can take out the perfections, well, I mean, everything, God's creation is perfect. but I wanted people to see it through how I saw everything, and that's how I started it. I don't have any Canon or Nikon or anything like that. First of all, they're too expensive. They're just very expensive, and my phone does just fine. So that's how I started it. The more and more that I got better at it, and it was just really relaxing and meditation, and it took, many people don't know I have anxiety, so all of my anxieties or depression or something like that, I put it toward my photography, and that's how I did it. Um, you know, I never thought of myself as doing photography. Even growing up, like, I would have pictures. I have this one picture when I went to Disney World. I was like 12 years old, and my thumbs were in all my pictures. Like, it'd be over the lens or something like that, and no one saw Mickey Mouse or anything like that because my thumb went in the picture. So, yeah, that's how I pretty much got started because, I mean, as many people don't know, like, oh, Tasha, you have a vehicle. Yes, I do have a vehicle. I have a Jeep, but, I mean, it's recalled and things happen. And when I started walking more and started noticing different details, when you go out, there's so much that's in a leaf. I did a leaf sitting on water on a trash top. Nobody knew that that was a trash can top, which was pretty neat. But I just started taking notice and noticing a lot of things instead of, I think when you walk more and you take the time out to actually sit there and visualize and see a lot of things. Yeah, and I mean, it's just getting deep. Honestly, that's what happened. So I could, like today, walk in Roslyn Key Bridge. If people don't know, that's from Arlington to Georgetown. It's a bridge between Virginia and DC. Not very far at all, but and that's how it started happening. And I could see something, whether it's a plane in the shadow of the sun or something like that, that people wouldn't think to get. I did it, but that's how I got started. And I started watermarking a lot of my work because, people try to plagiarize or take your work or try to take credit. So, that's long story short. And I don't pay. I mean, I pay my cell phone bill, but that's about it. That's how I do all of my prints and stuff like that. I think to fully get into it, you have to have, I'm not going to say an eye, but a certain visual of what you want. Some people are those type of people, and I'm a computer person too, so that's kind of weird because I like art, but I like mathematics, so that's kind of a double whammy because that usually doesn't happen with people. So I just started progressing at it, and that's how I got my breakthrough and working with vintage companies and doing events, and how I got invited to the arts thing and stuff like that. Like, I had to present a portfolio to a curator, and that's kind of, the rest is history, So, yeah, pictures, I started doing self-portraits and of myself in black and white, and trying different things, like trying different angles. I think people are like, oh, it's narcissistic, but who better to take a picture of yourself but you, because you know your angles. I mean, people know what they look like or something like that, because you know when somebody takes a picture of you, it's like, can you delete that? Because you... Why I look like Bigfoot compared to everybody else? You know I don't... delete it. So that's how I mainly got my start of doing quote unquote photography, because I'm not a professional or anything. I don't have a studio or anything, but that's how I got. So I'm sorry, my nose is itching. I got allergies, so excuse me. And that's how I did it. And there's nothing really special about it. I do photography for people, like taking people's pictures. I'm not really big on taking pictures of people, because just like I said, you know, sometimes it turns out right, sometimes it doesn't. I can like a picture and somebody else doesn't, because they know their best angles. Like me, I know my best angles, you know. So I'd rather for me to take it, and you can just crop and paste me onto the picture with that outfit. Do that next time when people want to take pictures or something. So yeah, because people always want to put up the pictures where you look like, you know, why would you do that to somebody? Don't do that to your friends. They're not your friends if they do that. And they're like, it's not funny. It's not cute. Don't do that to your friends. You're not a friend if you really do that to somebody. Stop it. But yeah, that's how I pretty much got started. I just took all of my aggressions and anxieties and put it into pictures, and that's what I did. I like landscapes. I like grit. I like contrast. Something that wouldn't seem so technical, but when you look at it, it looks like the best thing in the world. And I always want to thank, I actually cried when I saw this last picture that was on WTTG Fox 5 News, when they actually thought I did a graphics package for them. That was probably my best honor, that, you know, but a lot of people don't recognize it, or it's kind of sad, you know. I don't want to cry about it, but it's kind of sad when it takes other people or big names to recognize what you are until somebody else says it, and then everybody wants to click like. But it's been there all along, and you know, no shade to anybody, but it's kind of disappointing. It's whatever. But that's how I got started in photography, you know. It's not for everybody. I hate to say that, but, you know, it's not. Just like modeling isn't it for everybody. Math isn't for everybody. School isn't for everybody. Photography is just technical and just trying to find the beauty in something that's everybody else doesn't consider pretty, but you find that one special thing about it and you bring it to life. Simple as that. So, any questions, comments, concerns, post them. Will I reply to them? Maybe not the complaints. Maybe not the gripes. Keep that to yourself. Or you can pray about it. But have a good night. I don't celebrate Halloween because I don't like scary stuff. I don't like to be scared. So, talk to you next time. Have fun. Post your comments below. I may smile, or I may just do nothing. So take care. Be blessed.